probably pay for a couple of meals at the house. I feel you.
But Power Rangers, it still hits though. Like it hits. That's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
fun.
Like, is what childhood things like now you
Yeah.
talk about Ninja Turtles, I don't care. Like, and I like Ninja Turtles, but I don't care if they're doing new stuff. I'm not following like, yeah, Ninja Turtles this.
Right.
But Power Rangers, I almost watched the movie the other day. The new movie. I almost watched that the other
Which
day.
one?
The new movie,
All right.
2017.
If it if it's
That
not
wasn't
if
bad.
it's
I did see that. I didn't think it was bad.
Me either. I thought it was fine. If I'm saying so myself. Hey, okay, we're here on the
Right, we
Fide
can.
Manuel podcast. I have some great friends, family, brothers, confidants, etc. I'm really glad they're here. I'm really glad we're on live. Hey, and guess what? I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'm gonna do it same time next week.
talk
Actually,
about it.
what's
Mhm.
today? Today is Friday, and we started
The
at 8.
13th.
And so next week, Friday on the 21st, I'll be there. I'll be here. So, like,
Okay.
subscribe, do all the things. I'm not going, I know we're going to be talking a whole bunch, so I don't have a whole bunch of pleasantries right now. Announcements later. Shout out, listen to Uncoiled. The first episode's out now. I need you to do that. Please, please wait. You guys wait for a bit. All right. Let me get
Yeah.
this right. Uh-huh.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. I love it.
I want to kick y'all out. How do I do this? Okay. Jeez, I used to know how to do this. How you change the screen? Oh, view,
It's like riding a bike.
speaker. All right. Uncoiled. Please listen, like, subscribe to dcobrand.com/uncoiled. If you're into hair, if you're a beauty operator, if you're an entrepreneur, if you oh look, Javon's here. If you are like an entrepreneur, if you do any of those things, Uncoiled is for you. Even if you just want to learn some business acumen, Uncoiled is for you. So I need to like, subscribe. Shout out to Jamila Evans. Hey Javon, how you doing, man?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. You can mute yourself just 5 seconds. Where's the ad portion? Um, so yeah, we had a great listeners party last Saturday. Really intimate. We were in the salon. We had Chipotle. Yeah, we had Chipotle. I need to pull up the screen. I'll pull up the screen. I'll put some links in, but these guys are just itching to talk. They're looking,
Absolutely.
they're looking eager. Kevin, you're
We
supposed to be
got
on mute. Yeah, you're supposed to be waiting until you see. I like how eager he is, though.
we
He's
got a lot to
ready
talk
to.
about.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop him. Hey, these are the crew. First is Kevin. Introduce yourself for the people.
Your resident, I had to make a decision today whether or not I was going to come in and be objective or if I was going to glaze today. And I've decided I'm going to do a combination of the two. So I'm Kevin, socials at Kano910. I'm going to do a combination of the two, but I'm going to be extremely objective. I promise.
Yeah, yeah. As you see, the tone is set. And so I'm like, y'all two know right now. That's why I'm changing my name right now. Uncle Shark. Once Uncle Shark is here, Kevin doesn't set the tone. I'm ready. I got notes. I got notes. Like I said, we're not gonna be here all night, but let's make our words count. Okay, gentlemen. This is not a debate either. We're not getting points. This is not none of that. We're just talking. Okay, let me calm down. See, I'm getting Kevin, he started something. Um, I gotta go to Tristan. How you doing, man?
I love that, Tristan.
Oh, dang.
Hey,
What's going on,
hey.
everybody? It's Tristan. There we go. Can everybody hear me pretty good?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
There we go. It's Tristan. Uh, yeah, pretty much ready to have a good conversation. Uh, of what Fidel has laid out. I am partial to a couple of these projects. I particularly think they're extremely good. So I look forward to any objections that come that way to defend my position. But yeah, just ready for a good conversation.
Yeah, see, we might be starting a little something new here because it's not like a debate. It's not like a thing. It's not a thing, but it is a thing. It's you. If they really know me, but so it's a thing now. We're here. Hey, one of my favorite teachers, top 8 of teachers. Like when you go to my MySpace profile, he's up there with teachers. He sent a quote in the group chat the other day. Y'all, and I'm a waterhead at times. It got me. I was looking in the mirror like, man, you know what? You can do this. Mr. Tory, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm enjoying my day off. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to get down to some business.
Very modest. Very modest. I think I want to go. I think I want to go here first. I do. J. Cole released an album called The Fall Off. We've been waiting for it for a while. And I'm really, really glad we got it. I'm happy that we got this amazing album. It sounds really good. Like from a production standpoint, from a hip hop standpoint, I'm a big fan. I think it's amazing. I also, and I'll say this now, because I'm gonna say again later, I think it might be his weakest album in his own catalog. I can't think of, I think maybe Sideline Story, where I might like, but I think this is really high. It's not like a bad album. It's it's amazing. That's my word. Um, so yeah, I would love to hear some people's favorite songs from it. Mine is like Poor Things. Who the TF is You. I like what else I like? Well, what's on here? Um, and one song I don't like, The Let Out. Anybody else would like to share?
Oh,
No, that
well, go
so
ahead, Tristan. Go ahead. Jump in.
bet. So, I mean, that's saying a lot, I would say. Right now, I will be very honest. I've only made it to safety. What is that, like track 3? So I haven't got too far into the album, right? But at least the first 2 songs I've gotten into, it's been decent,
That
right? I
that's
feel
that's
like,
track 2, sir.
it has great potential, more
That's
than,
literally second.
I wouldn't,
That's the second
well,
track.
You just getting
Third track.
started. You can't say that much.
Got the tape.
yeah,
That-
that's why
Well,
I
do you
thought
like
I'll get out there
safety?
first,
Do you like safety?
but sa- safety's good. 2-6 is
All
good. I like
right.
those songs.
All right.
Got a little bit more journey to go. I will say it is a little intimidating though. That's a lot of songs to get through. So I think that's my only real critique where I've only gotten the 2 songs, but it's a lot.
Now, Tristan, let me ask you this, and this is just as a consumer of music. I know you have a life, things you do. What are some of the things that were like the barriers of like listening to the whole album? Not saying you don't want to, but just like, oh, I gotta go to work, I gotta go something, or
Yeah.
I want to listen to something else.
When I sit down and listen to an album, I want to listen to it in its entirety. I want to consume it the way that I feel like the artist intended, right? So I want to hear his full body of work. I want to hear the story arc that he's trying to tell through the music. And I just didn't have that much time to invest in it yet. But in the car, or at least in my little workout, I've heard the hits, right? I've seen the videos, so 2 6 is the first 2 songs. So I need to invest some time in it, but that's the goal, right? So I can appreciate his art because I do appreciate it and want to give it its time. But it's a lot.
Thank you, Tori. You got something to say, man?
Um, I think it's good. I think it's definitely one of those things. The more you listen to it, the more you can pick out little gems and nuggets. One of those type of things. Definitely a sit and listen to type thing. Um, uh, some of the standouts for me, of course, 2 6. I think Quick Stop is a phenomenal song. Um, Legacy, uh, Four Things, Bus Road Blues. I find myself going back to. It's also very funny hearing people like of the world try to like say some of these names. Like, oh, they're like, oh, Bounce Road, like, yeah, Bounce Road Blues. That's one of my favorite songs. I just be like, oh,
Like, no, that's not how you say that.
that's not how you say that. That's not.
Bounce with me, bounce with me.
Yeah, like I'm glad he didn't have like a song, a Skybo Road, because they like
Oh,
that
that Skibo would have went crazy.
Skibo go crazy.
Well, I mean, since we're on the topic of Fayetteville, I gotta charge him a little veal tax. All right.
What's the
I
deal
don't
there?
know. He gotta get some veal tax because he really is Bunts Road. He's shouting everybody out. And it's
Everybody.
not a bad thing,
Okay.
but he is naming the whole map of Fayetteville, just everything, just a lot of stuff. Grace Creek. And that might have been another song. But
Hmm.
I'm charging him some veal tax because he also, I'm calling the boy out. The Market House, I'm not cool with the Market House. And that's definitely
That's
pivotal part
Fayetteville.
in the song 2-6. He making niggas, y'all can come visit Fayetteville. We ain't the worst things in the world.
Hmm. Yeah. So if I may, um, I've been looking forward to this album for a long time. And I have to look at it very objectively because I connect with the subject matter, right? And I don't wanna ruin the plot of the album for you, Tristan, but I have to just a little bit, because the concept of the album is very approachable, right? The front end songs, I'm 29 years old, returning back to Fayetteville. The back end song, side B, I'm 39 years old, returning back to Fayetteville, and you're getting two perspectives from me. And I connect with the material because I left Fayetteville when I was 21 and came back in my late 20s. And the first time I came back, I was next to my wife and I wept, right? Like just because I'm coming back and connecting with my hometown for the first time in years and coming full circle. So I have to sit aside the emotional aspect of the record in that I connect with the record and I'm proud of it. If I just look at it on an objective basis, this record is roughly an 8.4 out of 10, right? Like it's a double disc, so it does take some time to get through. You cannot listen to it passively, right? Because there's a narrative thread that runs through it, right? He's a songwriter, he's a lyricist. If you listen to it passively, you're not going to get as much value as you should out of it. But I love this record. I love this record. I think it's a very enjoyable listen. I think it's got great replay value. I think you can make the argument that it should have been consolidated down to 20 songs. I think it's not for everybody, right? It's not necessarily gonna bring in any people who didn't already love Cole already, and then some people also aren't gonna love it because they aren't gonna love how much singing he did on it. But I thought he sounded great. I thought he sounded great, and he can't. And usually he can't sing, but he must have took some singing lessons or something because 90% of the time on this record when he was singing, it was fantastic. It was great.
Yeah, I do think he's and I think he said in a clip, I don't know exactly where, but he was saying that Drake had put him on the voice lessons. I do think
Oh,
so I do hear strength in his voice. That does sound
absolutely.
really good. And you know what, Kevin? I do admire that because that and maybe that's something we talked about the album and we talked about how people that's not from Fayetteville or even North Carolina hear it. And even me listening to it, it's a lot of stuff that I relate with and that I've been there where I'm just like even the let out, like I don't how sonically how it sounds, but also like I do understand like going to Wally World and at one point it was fine. Like I'm like, we good, we go
Right.
to Waffle House. And
Right.
then next year something happens. Like somebody gets shot, there's a fight, things are getting cut up. Now the one thing I did say about that though, which it it affects me as a Veil person listening to it. I feel like it's a time machine. I feel like he is, hey, let's talk about this stuff that we used to do and get that feeling back. Like let's get that old thing back. Like
But
that's how I
also
kind of
he
feel.
also says that though, like that first part of the album is a time machine. He literally says this first part of the album is what is it? They said track 29. So that's
Yeah.
him at 29. So that literally would be a correct uh, accusation because it is literally him going back in time.
Yeah.
He's talking about that 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why even with this album, when I think about it overall, I'm like, it kind of made me feel like For Your Eyes Only, where it's like it's specialized. Like this is I'm not gonna hit play on this every 6 months, maybe once a year, if that, every leap year. Not saying it's bad. I think Cole is really trying to stretch himself on this album. Like we described it as a buffet before, and I feel like it's a lot into it. Like, and it's really
Yeah.
good. Like it's chunky. Like it's a lot to it. Like it's amazing. But I also think it's like I don't want to. I don't want to be like I don't want to be at the let out like that no more, or at least not what you talk about. Like when
We
I'm
all,
at the let out now, I'm not. I'm praying and thinking that I'm not. I'm gonna get shot. I'm not thinking that commonly. I feel safe downtown Durham. Hopefully,
Oh,
but I also think you're thinking from a little bit older perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are not the people really at the let out anymore. But for
yeah.
the college kids or the kids who are in that still in that 20 space,
Hmm.
when they and I'm also looking at the reception like of the kids who are listening to the song, that's what they are that's like, oh, this they song.
yeah.
They listen
Yeah.
to it on the streets.
Yes, that's why it was the fact that I laughed so hard when it was like you don't like Let Out because that is the song that I see the most on like timelines where people are like vibing with that people are vibing with the
100%.
Let Out.
That's not what I asked you, man. You know what
Huh?
I'm asking you.
Or are you asking me?
Are they playing this in the streets?
I'm, mm.
Yes, I'm telling you, yes.
Nah, I'm not talking about socially. I'm not talking about Instagram. You know where I'm talking about.
You
Are you
talking
talking
about
about
in
how
the
to
club?
I'm talking about in the schoolhouse.
In the sure,
no,
Right.
they're not.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm talking to you about the streets, that's the streets for you, okay? They
But
not
they're
listening
not
to this on the streets,
they're not listening to this album.
but they at the let out. They at the let out for
No,
real,
no, them
young
is
boy.
children. Them is children. They not listening to this at all. They
And
not.
when were we at the let out? Okay,
Hold on, we had our own club.
Tris,
We had our own
Tristan is
club.
probably Tristan. You
that's the
probably
problem.
like what's the let out? Like
That's
what are
like
you talking
Google.
about? And we not gonna speak specifically about what the let out is because it'll ruin the narrative of the album. But
Okay.
I think this record, this let out record, is the perfect example of the ambition that Cole came into with this album because this is a risky song. Like if you're putting together a track list, this rock infused acoustic production,
Mhm.
non hip hop type of song, right? That's kind of anthemy, that has a concept behind it. Like this is an extremely risky song to put on the first disc of your album, and I
Yeah.
think it landed. I think he took multiple types of risk like this on the album, and I think they generally really worked.
Hmm. Okay, Cole. So I'm gonna add that to my list once we
Yeah,
get off.
gotta listen. Now you're not. It's one
First
of those
listen.
songs. If on the first listen, if it's not your type of music, you're not gonna feel it at all, right? Because
Mhm.
it's a totally different sound than what he's rapping when he's on Safety, right? A traditional type of storytelling hip hop record. It's
Mhm.
on a completely different spectrum than on Safety is, but it fits into the narrative so perfectly, and so many people are gonna connect with it because people can relate to the concept.
Mhm.
It gives story to a concept that we've all experienced in real life, coming out of an event and coming into a parking lot. And that's all I'll say because I don't want to ruin the narrative for Tristan.
Definitely gonna have to check that one out. It
Oh,
sounds
you'll hate it, or you're gonna hate it at first. You're gonna hate
What?
it.
So is this? I feel like I like his heart. I like his story, but even when we were talking about sonically, like even with the let out, is this Mexican thing going on? Like I'm trying to. He sounds good, but I'm trying. It's like a big mess to me. It's
Um,
like it kind of feel like it's
you know what it sound
a
like?
buffet. It's a buffet.
You know
Let's
what it
get it.
sound like? It sound
What?
like a song you would hear at Husk.
What's husk?
You know what Husk is.
I don't know.
You
It's
know they playing that there. They playing the Mexican night. They the hip hop. It's called the singing. They
yeah.
playing that because he started a little Mexican part or Mexican sounding. Then he gets to the once he gets to the once he gets to the that he's singing.
I I
You dancing.
I
You're
guarantee
dancing.
you.
They are
I
playing that song
guarantee
in the
you.
club. They are playing Will You Survive the
Okay.
Let Out at the Let Out.
I think what I don't like about the song also, and even hearing it, I'm not saying Cole did it wrong. I think he did it good. I don't want to be thinking if I'm going to survive the let out. I don't want
But
to be thinking that.
it's real, like it's Fidel, it's the narrative, like it's a part of the concept of he's telling a story about Fayetteville that is a reflection of our real life. It's at the back end of the first disc where he's 29 years old, driving around Fayetteville, right, having these conversations, going to the club in Fayetteville. Like, is there not, sure, sonically it's outside of the norm, but narratively, like, it's just real. Don't we want to feel something when it comes to albums, even if it's uncomfortable emotion? It makes you feel something.
Yes, but this song feeds my anxiety. That's
Sure,
what I'm feeling. And I
sure.
don't want to feel that hearing this. And maybe he's too great of a storyteller and producer, even for me for this album, because now when I talk about it out loud, I get that same feeling from a lot of songs where I'm
Sure.
like, all right, like I don't want to like
You
feed
feel like you
into the
there. You
narrative.
feel like you there. You there.
Yeah. Like even like 2 6 niggas running wild. I don't want to feed into the thought of like niggas just out of control out of here. Niggas be running around. Like they
Yeah,
used to do that. It used to be it been some hot summers where it's like, yo, it's wild. Like niggas
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
chill. But now when I say come visit the Ville, I don't think that's us. Now, I think yes, there's a nigga somewhere in the Ville running wild, but I don't think that is a thing. And just me, maybe in my unk self, I don't want to be thinking about that and feeding into it.
Well,
I also think for you, I think you're personalizing some of this a little too much.
a
Oh
hundred
yeah,
percent,
oh
a hundred
yeah.
percent. And
Because I'm thinking because
yeah,
for me too, I'm thinking that I also have connected to that as a somebody who grew up here, but I also try to think of like the general public. Like when the
right,
general public
hundred
is
percent.
hearing the 2 6, to me that's no different than the New York record where they
Yeah,
going New York. You know, that's the LA. Like, what's the difference between 2 6 niggas run wild than the we run New York? Like, it's the
right,
same. Like, I don't know. I'm not in New York. I'm not in.
Yeah.
right.
I ain't never run for no borough.
Bro,
Okay.
100%. You're right. And I think we gotta, as
Okay.
people listening to this album, as people that are from Fayetteville, we gotta depersonalize it in order to listen to it. And and listen to it from the perspective of somebody who is not from here, who doesn't know anything about the city. Because artists do this all the time where they create mythology and narrative around the place that they're from, right? When we listen to Kendrick talk about Compton, we're not from there, right? So we're seeing Compton through his lens, and so we have to depersonalize it in order to listen to this, in order to listen to this properly.
Hey, I agree. I agree. You have to. And I'm learning this even talking through this outside with people.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence TP, he's watching. He says the Let Out is his favorite song on the
Absolutely,
first disc.
top five,
Uh, top five. Yeah.
top five for me.
Yeah. I really like, but even after that one,
Yeah.
Bombs in the Ville, Hit the
Oh
Gas.
my goodness, can we talk?
Like to
Can
me,
we slow
I think
down and like?
I think some of that is like I will put that when he say I'm the best nigga on the mic or whatever, I'll put that up against anybody as far as like artistry
Yeah,
and production and him telling a story. Like
yeah.
some of this stuff, I'm like, man, some of this stuff is so good. Somebody used the word masterpiece. And I'm like, I think I kind of really like that term. Like, because when I first heard it, I'm like, this is an amazing album. That's goes without saying.
There you
It's
go.
just, it's a messy his album. Like he was really selfish with this album, and that's not a bad thing.
Well, well, if it's messy, if it's messy inherently because it's a double disc, right? Like double discs are really hard to execute,
Yeah.
and typically they're super blow. Anytime you've got a record that's 20 to 24 songs, what's the first thing that we're gonna say? Oh, this would have been perfect if it had been 12, it had been 15. But the
Mhm.
convention for Cole, he's always done 10 and 12 song records, with the exception of Born Center, which had a little bit more volume on it. but he's at his best when he's doing the 10 to 12 song records. But if you're gonna go out, like unload the chamber, like give every song that you've got, right? Even if it could be consolidated down a little bit, but even if it's a double disc, if you're gonna accomplish a double disc, you got to have a clear narrative on both sides. And I think the narrative is really approachable and it's easy to understand, right? Like I'm driving around this city at 2 different ages and you're getting 2 different perspectives, a less mature man and a more mature man. How is it? So I'm questioning, is it messy or is it just a double disc that's hard to get through because if they're 4 and 5 minute songs and people are now used to 15 or less songs on an album that are 2 to 3 minutes apiece?
I think you're right when the double disc, but I think as like a double disc, they are inherently messy, and so it's gonna get messy. But also, I think it's a Fayetteville album. That's what it is. But I think even with the mess is, I feel like he wants to. I think he's really trying to throw his all at the record and it's like adding layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. That's where I feel like even get messy. Where even initially I was listening to this album and I kept thinking I was listening to or saying lines from the off season where I'm like, this is not that album. What are you talking about? Like, why are you thinking you're listening to that song or why are you singing that song? That's not that song. And I was like, oh man. And then when I looked at that, the off season, I'm like, man, this really holds up. Like this is what I'm looking for. And I'm like, he doesn't have to appease me. Like to me, I think he was really like, this album is for me. Like, and it's for the fans and it's for hip hop. Yeah, but I think he made this for J. Cole. Cause even that, I think he is trying to, and even from the difference, I thought the first disc was kind of depressing because he was still so conflicted about even rapping. And so I'm like, and this one, he's like, when I was 29, I'm feeling like this. Right. And so later on, he got more swagger and confidence, and he's worked through some of that stuff out, But even then, it's like, when I hear Lonely at the Top, and he's like, oh, niggas gotta go, and niggas left. I'm like, keep your car. That's not, I don't know if I don't have to agree with you, Cole. But when I think about Jay-Z, yeah, he left, but it's not necessarily like people fell off. Melissa. Javon, you need to mute, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Man, hush that white woman up, okay? Hush her up.
The first disc is again, separating being from here. It's violent, right? It's depressing. There are times when it's like it feels super hopeless because he's reflecting on the city and he's coming back and all he's going to is funerals and mothers crying and a lot of suffering around the city and people being shot and killed, right? And he feels particularly helpless and like he's not doing enough in the city, right? So I was like, man, when I was listening through it the first time, I was like, man, it's so violent. Like, why there's so much violence like in this first part. But that was the whole point because the second disc is not that way. The mood switch in the second disc, the amount of clarity, right? The amount of beauty he's able to see in the city once he turns 30, once he's older, right? It gives the 2-disc concept some stability, right? It gives the second disc a clear purpose.
Is there a preference between the first disc and the second disc? Which one is the easier, better listen? Kind of what is the preference? Now everybody's listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, I'd say the first disc is my favorite. The first disc is my favorite, but the second disc has some of the best. The second disc has 2 of the 5 best songs on it to me. That's the crazy thing about it. There's a tremendous 3 of the 5 best songs. I think in the second disc, I have 39 Intro is the best song on the record. I think the intro song is the best song on the album. And then I Love Her Again, I think is another standout record.
Yeah.
Quick Stop there are so many wonderful records in the second part of this disc. Quick Stop is an incredible record, like absolutely amazing. Like I can't get over the production quality on this, his storytelling, the emotion in this song. Even though the first disc is better, wow, this is a great song. This is a great song.
The Quick Sock song is so funny to me because, and I try not to, but like listen to all the narrative, like you listen to the different people doing their pies and they're talking the Joe Buddies and the Roys of the world,
Mhm. I
and
know what you're
and
talking about.
so and so when you and these are like even Joe, and it was like he's a rapper, he's a rapper's rapper, and you hear him talk about a Quick Stop song, he's like, oh, this song is not needed because it's just a song about Cole saying like he's famous, he don't want to be famous. Okay, oh, you didn't listen to this song at
Or do
all.
you listen to music or do you just skim through it?
You didn't listen to this song at all. And so if and that but not to dog on him, it gave me clarity. If this is a person who is a rapper's rapper who listened to rap, if
And
he heard this song and it totally missed him, the average person is not listening to this music and catching it. And that to me could be an indictment of the entire project.
it
So
that my
if you are just a casual like music person, or you are a fan of these individuals, and you're not necessarily a fan of hip hop, you're not a fan of rap music,
Mhm.
75% of this album is just not going to be for you.
100%, but you don't make an album like this because you're trying to get broader commercial appeal. Cole doesn't need that 15 years into his career. A record like Quick Stop, you make it because it's going to have longevity and because it's a beautiful record, not because, the majority of people are thoughtful listeners who are actually catching what he's saying. It's insane to me that Joe Budden totally missed the point of this record. Totally missed the emotion behind this record, totally missed the production, totally miss his songwriting and his energy in this record. Like this is the type of song that you put on a side B, and it. A lot of times when people make double albums, they're just trying to get to the finish line. So that
Mm.
last 5, 6, 7 songs is like, all right, this is filler. There's a lot to skip here, right? But that's not the case with Cole. You got songs like Quick Stop at the back end of this album, right? You got songs like what's the other one at the back end? Da, da, da,
It
da.
really feels like he left the back end for where the strongest song, like the last five songs, if you're not even counting the bonus, is Man Up Above, I Love Her
Mhm.
Again, What If, and Quick Stop, and the whole world is a veil. Like that's the last, like you know what I'm saying? So he saved it for
He
that back
said,
end.
yeah, 100%, 100%. I think those are strong songs. Like in order to fill out a double disc, you need ideas. You need good ideas and purposeful ideas. Quick Stop is a great idea. What if has created it, even if you disagree with the idea, it creates conversation and it's thoughtful. I Love Her Again is a brilliant song. I don't love Man Up Above because I don't love how some of the sample flips are used. But it's the back end of this record isn't wasteful. He's not just wasting space to try to get to 24 songs. Even if you're not gonna totally revisit all of these records on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you don't care. You're falling off your game, buddy. You're a teacher now. You're not part of this podcast life anymore. It's okay. Wait, let me get my stuff right. Um, I really think, and I'm not gonna be facetious, I promise you. Um, do we need do I need this lesson again from Cole? Quick Stop is an awesome produced record. I get what you're saying. Haven't you said this once before in a different way?
You can argue, yeah, you can argue there's some redundancy on this record as far as his discography. Yeah, you definitely can.
That's how, and I'm not. Gotta put caveats. You got to get canceled around here. It's not even horrible, but also where I'm like listening to it, I'm like, kind of like the boy Drake, where I'm like, well, I admire it and I really like it, and
Mhm.
you're better than 99% of the field. But also, if you want me to like this again and not think about the other thing, it's not as strong as the other thing. Like I've
Right.
heard this version of this song before, and that's why I think the production, some of the, and I'm really glad that he said like, yo, not glad, but I'm I'm glad he's taking a new step where he's like, I'm not interested in making another J. Cole album. I'm gonna
Mhm.
start producing. I'm gonna start doing that because I think the producing is the it's always been his highest point. Well, after 2014 and after, I think the producing has been out the water compared to because every Kendrick can't say that, and it's not competition, but
Yeah,
Drake can't
nobody can
say
say that.
that. Like that when you talk about Prince and Michael, that's stuff that make you like they got depth and talent and substance.
Right.
Because even when I'm looking at okay, and we're going from top to bottom, I'm going through this
Okay.
track list, and then we're gonna go to
Mm-hmm.
the next thing because we about talked about J. Cole this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 29 intro, really, really good.
Great.
2-6, I like it. I don't go back and listen to it now. And I'm live in the pod on the pod.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play it. If I see Fat Joe, I'm playing it. If I'm outside, like
Yeah.
we going up, I'm playing it when I DJ.
Right.
But I'm not running to 2-6. I run. Let me go to the off season. I'm fine.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
cool with
I like.
ATM. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
Safety
yeah.
is fun. Run a train? Nah.
I loved it.
I don't, I'm good. I'm
Future.
good
Future is great.
because J Cole he want to be a nigga so bad. He want to be a nigga and talk about nigga stuff so bad. Run a train? Yeah, you being creative. I get it. But you
It's not.
and even you saying,
Mhm.
all this long D, you gotta be so specific, Cole. You gotta give the analogy. You got to.
Does he
Mulatto,
want to be? Does he want to be a
I'm
nigga, or is
fresh
he
up
just
out
a?
of slavery.
Or is he just a nigga? Or is he just a nigga? Like maybe he is just a nigga.
And that's the remark. He is just
He's just a
a nigga.
nigga.
And that's what Cole, that's what he been saying. And I get it.
And,
Like,
and that's the thing. He been telling you that
I'm nigga.
I'm
I'm
just a
just
nigga.
another nigga. Hey, okay, I get it. You know what? This is very lightning pod. I get it. He is just a nigga.
So
He
I got a
is.
quick question that I will just quickly. You said you felt like there was some redundancy. Can you like pinpoint that directly for me? Like where you feel like I heard this song on another track?
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's good. I think it got to be something. I don't want to say 2014. Maybe some stuff on KOD.
Sure.
Love Yours. Like that's an undermining theme of his. Like to me, I put that in the Love Yours category.
Mm-hmm.
Or
So you feel like Quick Stop Love Yours is the same message? That's
yeah,
a no, sir.
yeah, yeah. I think it's similar
Okay.
as in, have some empathy, be appreciative because niggas got it at different sides. Like there's two ends of the railroad track. That's what I feel.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I think they are trebling similar waters, but I think the
Yeah,
overall message is different.
yeah,
I think
okay.
it's different because I think "Love Yours" is like a record was like, "Hey, I was trying to ascend to this thing, and I
Mm,
got to this thing, and I realized, hey, this is not what it was." I think
mm,
that's what "Love Yours" is about to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I
yeah,
think "Quick Stop" is more of a like, "Hey, I'm down in the dumps, and I'm feeling this type of way. I don't really know why." And I went back home and I reconnected with some folks, and they are showing me like that my what I do matters. To me,
Mm.
mm,
that's the difference. Like that song is really like, hey, no matter what you do matters. You the
Yeah.
barbershop guy, you matter. You the janitor, you matter. Like literally, that's to me,
true.
that's the difference. Like Love Yours is like a more of like you matter as like individually, but to
Mm,
me, Quick Stop is like you matter like to the culture. You matter to people. Like what you do matters to others. To me, when I hear Quick Stop, that's what I'm getting. Like the work that you doing, you may not see it, but it is affecting someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, one is an internal song and the other one is an external song.
Yeah.
you're a little bit
Word.
more nuanced than me. I like that. That's good.
I, I I give some liberty to songwriters when it comes to if they have similar themes across their ideas, right? Love Yours was written, 11, 12 years ago. I think this is a completely different song. Similar self-encouragement themes on it, though, right? I think it offers something unique. I think he's got some of his best. For this album to be called "The Fall Off" and him taking control of the narrative that artists normally are forced into. right? Which is like you overstay your welcome and you lose your touch when it comes to your artistry. I feel like he reached some of his best songwriting that he's ever had on this album. I think his rapping ability is at the is at the top that it's ever been at 41 years old. And I think some of his production choices on here are super unique from what he's ever chosen before. One of the criticisms of him has always been that I don't share, but many people share that listen to mainstream hip hop is that hey, these beats are sleepy to me, right? And I think there's going to be beats on here that's going to be sleepy to some people if they don't have taste in some slower beats, right? But some of the production on here is absolutely fantastic. I think he's got 3 beat switches on here,
Mm.
maybe 4 beat switches in the middle of these songs, which is more than I've ever seen him
Yeah.
execute on. And I
Yeah.
think he delivers on every single last one of them.
Mm.
Top song, I'll just I'll give you top 5 songs really quick. At 5, I got Quick Stop. At 4, I got The Let Out. At 3, I got Safety. At 2, I got Poor Thing. And at 1, I got 39 intro. I think everybody's gonna doesn't appreciate 39 intro because it starts slow and then the beat switch picks up. But I appreciate that whole song. And I think unconventional people criticize him for being too straightforward. I think he's got some unconventional song structures on here that I think served him really well, right? And I wish he had been doing his entire career, right?
Yeah, some people gonna see a 6 minute song and go say no just because they
Right, they're gonna
just
be
because it's a
right,
6 minute
right.
song. They gonna see a
Just because
six
it's a
minute
6 minute
song and
song.
go no.
100%. 100%. But once they get to that beat switch, they'll wake up then.
Mm.
Right? They'll wake up on that beat switch.
Let's talk about Bad Bunny.
Fidel, are you spinning certainly who the F is you? That beat switch is gonna be around for a long time, right? To me, like what are the hit? I don't he doesn't care about hits. I don't care about hits. It's about the longevity of the record, right? And him creating what he wanted to. But if what are the hits on this album, if there are any at all? And is Who the F is You one of those songs that you're like, oh yeah, we're spinning this at the party, like this is crazy. Like, is that gonna be around?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Got to.
We'll
Insane beat
get
switch.
we'll get into more in the After Dark Nightcap show.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Mm.
Speaking of the let out, we survived it. Them folk was acting crazy about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. They let Dr. Dre get up there. I had more bigger deal with Dr. Dre than
Really?
Bad Bunny.
I mean, I guess that,
Dr. Dre done beat.
yeah,
He had a
I
lot
had to
going
think about
on.
what I said. I had to think about
Yeah.
it.
Talking about
Right.
surviving the let out. He won the
Right. He was the let out.
Yes. I had no qualms with Bad Bunny, but if anything, I thought his performance kind of shifted things a little bit.
Right.
Like I look at other like even look at the other Super Bowl performers, I look at y'all a little different now because he's a massive star. Like he's one of the biggest
Oh yeah.
stars, but also his music, he's the mic is on. He's not
He was on.
Yeah, for
He was
sure.
he's
on
not no
the whole time.
finesse. He's doing choreography. He's
No lip syncing.
walking,
It's a
hanging
story.
out, jumping up and down, falling across in the sky in the house.
Yeah.
So I look at everybody else. What y'all think of Bad Bunny? Hey,
Yeah, I could jump in. So I think from my perspective, not really knowing anything about Bad Bunny and going into the
Mhm.
Super Bowl with a very fresh mindset, I personally think it was one of the best Super Bowl performances I have seen in like at least 5 to 6 years, or at least since Rock Nation has been taking it over and providing the talent recommendations. I would say that from a production standpoint, it told a clear story. It took me into a different world, even though it was in the middle of a football field. I felt like I was a part of the family, the culture, the experience. Didn't understand one word he said, right? Don't know. He could have been saying anything. But I was thoroughly entertained for what 11, 12, 13 minutes that he was there.
Mhm.
And though I probably won't listen to his music moving forward, I can say I appreciate the artistry that he brought to that situation. And it is rewatchable. I literally rewatched it again last night
Mhm.
just for just to kind of see what my thoughts were just past the Super Bowl, and it still holds up. from my opinion, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Like I was dancing the whole time,
Yeah.
right? Didn't understand a single word, but I didn't have to because the culture was communicated, the energy was communicated. Like if you know anything about Central American culture, if you know anything about Hispanic culture, like it gave me so much life. And I'm so glad that people were pissed off about it, right?
Mm.
Because like they didn't hold back when it came to like celebrating Latin American culture. Like it was gorgeous. It was flawless. Love it. It wasn't until later, the later part of the performance that I was like, wait, this is low key protest performance. Like bringing out all these flags and like this is very intentional. This is not just a dance to, although it was extremely danceable. I have not visited his music. I will be visiting his music. People shouldn't be shocked that he was performing. Like
Yeah.
he's one of the biggest superstars in the world. It's just there are a lot of people in the U.S. that are just sleep to it. But I thought it was amazing.
Man, I've been
Uncomfortable.
listening. I've been
Okay.
listening to it. Like
To his music or the performance?
both.
Both.
Now it's
Before the
kind of
Super Bowl, or like you were a fan already?
one song I knew I like it with Cardi B. I knew he was on that.
Hmm.
And I knew EEO. And that's really from TikTok. And that got me on like
Yeah.
last year when it came out.
Mhm.
But even then I knew he's been around. Like I've seen him, like even the hits that you didn't know when I'm in Tallahassee and I'm out and they playing the Spanish
Mhm.
songs. I didn't know that's Bad Bunny.
It's Bad
I didn't
Bunny,
know that's
bro.
bad songs, even songs he didn't play, like the one with Drake. I'm like, I know that song. And then Mia,
Yep.
Mia. I'm
Yep.
like, I've sung this,
I
I've
heard it.
danced to this song before.
Yep.
But even after, I'm like, oh, now when I think of Spanish music, when I think of reggaeton, I think of Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And so I go play Bad Bunny where I'm like, okay, it's kind of changing up things for me a little bit where I'm like, okay, even Lady Gaga.
Mm.
Lady Gaga got her tail up there and put on that dress and shook it. She sounded great. She sounded
I
amazing.
did.
But
Yeah.
I look at your
Right.
performance and I look at his performance and I look at you making all these Grammys and I look at Bad Bunny and I'm like, hey man, somebody like one. I'm not saying everything got to be a competition. I'm just saying I admire one because he even hit his super prime yet. Like hers was
Right.
fun, but this one was hers wasn't cultural. Hers wasn't symbolic. His was really like, yo, you get to see the community, you get to see culture. When Ricky Martin came out,
Yeah, Ricky.
Mhm.
that little
Mhm.
1999 in me kind of came out like, hey,
Yeah.
Ricky.
Ricky Martin, the Ricky Martin living La Vida Loca. And he sounded good. I'm like, I'm good right here.
Sounded
It
great.
sound music to my ears. Tori,
Sounded great.
tell us how much you hate.
You hated
Speak on
it?
it, bro.
That is crazy.
Say, build that wall. Go ahead.
First of
Talk
all,
about it.
I thought it was a great performance.
I watched you
Okay.
rock.
Don't cap. Don't cap.
The
Okay.
best.
I thought it was a good performance. I really did. Like I said, I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. I don't know nothing about the reggaeton music. That's not my vibe. That's not my lane. But as a person watching a performance, I can say like, oh, this is probably I could see this being like a top 10 all time performance.
Better than Michael.
Like, first of all,
No.
I see I didn't why you
I'm
I said top 10. I
setting
gave
you
it
up.
space.
Mhm, there,
I
he
gave
can
it
talk now. Now he can start
It's
saying
competing.
I,
stuff. What?
I gave it space, sir. I didn't say five. I
I
said
mean,
10.
it's
Okay.
definitely top five.
You ain't say five. You say 10.
Okay. I said 10 for a reason. Okay. But I could definitely I mean, if I really think about it, if I'm really looking at it for like what it does and everything, could possibly be a top five.
It's like
If
top
I
two,
really you say top two?
top two, top three. I feel like it's up there.
Be top two. That means you got to either take Michael out or you got to take Prince out. I
What
just want
is
to
it
say that
better
for you
than,
to
I don't know if
Tristan?
I'm a
for
fan
you
of
to say
Prince.
for
I
you to
wasn't a
say
fan
top
of
two.
Prince.
I mean, you got to take Michael out. You got to take Prince out. So which one didn't take you out?
Oh,
Was it
Prince
better
was
than
already out.
Kendrick?
You
Yeah,
you said Prince is already out.
yeah. I ain't really care for. That's my personal
But who you got? You
digestion.
can't. We gotta start vetting the pod. We can't just be letting anybody on. We can't.
I mean, it was raining, but yeah. So
He's
it's
unashamed about this stuff. He's unashamed.
What?
As a person who listens to Luther Vandross every day, he don't
loved
like
it. I
Prince.
was singing earlier today.
That's
Singing
crazy.
earlier today.
What? It's
It's
wild.
wild. It's
I'm.
wild.
Singing
So would
earlier.
you
Purple
put?
rain in the rain.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you would.
wow.
So
It's there. It's
Purple
there.
so
rain
you.
in the rain.
Now I got so many more questions. That ain't got nothing to do with Bad
Unpop-
Bunny.
unpopular opinion.
He was really on the guitar. Who else is out here playing guitar? Bruno Mars not.
Oh.
So
Nope.
you put him over Beyonce?
No, I do put Bad Bunny over Beyonce. I thought Beyonce was cool, but
Which
no, it's
Beyonce?
yeah, I do honestly. Yeah, that's how much I liked it though. I thought it was like a really good performance, really good, aesthetically pleasing storytelling, very different for the Super Bowl.
Totally.
I feel like it broke a lot of. Well, I can't verify this, but I feel like it had a big viewership for it to be
Fourth biggest
Top
one.
five.
Bad Bunny and the type of music it was. So
No,
yeah.
I did feel like, and I'm not even. I felt like this is right. I feel like this is either right behind or right in front of Dr. Dre and the Gang, because I feel
Mhm.
like that one was, as far as production and the levels and the camera and all the stuff, I feel like that one really set a tone. Because I would say this one, if we didn't have Kendrick, I feel like we wouldn't have got this. Because it reminded me of when he ran down the field and he was doing the maze stuff, and I'm like, now if you were there, it kind of sucks because they're just in the bushes. But
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
like it do take you into a better story. Definitely better. Like Rihanna need to come back because she can do a better one. Because hers was just up and down, just singing. She really didn't have no storytelling. But I felt
Yeah.
like when 50 Cent came down from the ceiling, I'm like, oh,
Upside down.
okay. You
Yeah.
got when Kendrick came out, when Eminem came out, I was like, I felt like the production is like to this level of production. So it's like right kind of in front of it, behind it for me, but it's not to me, it's Prince, Beyonce, Michael, like they're all up there.
Yeah.
Even
But I think also it.
NSYNC and Britney Spears, that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
also
not
think it
that.
serves like a different kind of purpose because, like you said, this is this. Even though it was a Super Bowl, it's halftime, it's there to entertain. But I also like you said this was there to serve a message. Like
Mhm.
there was a message behind everything that's going on. And whereas typically the Super Bowl is just like a performance, like, oh, we're just here to have a good time. So
Yep.
I think does that Tristan, I'm asking Tristan per se, is that what carries more weight for you? Like the fact that it's telling a telling a story, and that is that why you bump it up more than just being like an entertainment value thing?
Yeah, I think it was able to blend so many different messages and
Mhm.
and while still be entertaining, right? I think
Right.
it's very
Right.
timely, especially everything that's happening in the community, ICE, everything that is truly affecting, I would say, his community as well as the viewership community in itself. So I will say for me, it holds that type of weight, and maybe that's why all of it kind of compounds, and my opinion of it is so high
Yeah.
because I just feel like it really served a purpose and was still entertaining, right? I was still able
Mm.
to really dive into it and have a good time from that perspective. All the rest of the performances you said were great as well. I think I was just being a little controversial when I said it was top two, but I would definitely say Bad Bunny it is definitely still very high up there for me because of those things. Now
And,
sitting back and looking at it.
and when you
Mm.
say wait, I do feel you because when I all the ones I'm naming, it was a no cultural thing with Aerosmith and NSYNC. Like even now Prince, he Prince, so it's cultural anytime. And Michael's Michael, but like even Beyonce was cultural. But like Bruno, he's just having fun.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga just having fun. That's all
It-
there.
these I can't think of any other Super Bowl performances in the last 30 years that had like very intentional messaging, sometimes political, sometimes social commentary in the story and in the production, like Kendrick's did last year and like
Mm.
Bad Bunny's this year. I can't think of any other ones, right? And
Beyonce
it's
had a
not
little
that
bit.
Yeah,
Beyonce had a little
Beyonce had
bit.
a
Cause just
Okay.
like the song, like the formations are very like for almost a protest
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
song,
Yeah.
like those type of like records. So
It was much more subtle, I think, though. Like I felt like this
Yeah,
one
it
was
was more so.
very it was obvious, right? Whether you
Yeah.
liked it or didn't like it, He was trying to send a very clear message
Word.
from that
But to me,
perspective.
but even that to say he was trying to say a clear message, I think there is a message that is to be said. But to me, even that it wasn't overt to me to the point where it was just like he's screaming this message to me. It was just like, hey, the message to me was Latin culture is American culture.
Yeah,
Because you look at everything that
that is the
happens,
message.
it ain't like he did nothing extreme. It ain't like you ain't seen like two gay dudes dancing. Like you just see like he got a regular people got married. They have it like it was literally like ooh family values. They show like ooh old man, children. Even when he came out with all the flags, the American flag comes out first. The very first flag to come out is the American flag.
Right.
But
And I think that's the message. At the end of
that's
the
what
day,
I'm about to
it's like
say. I
we're
think
part of this same thing. We can be digested, we can be entertaining, we can be all these things and still be in America. We're still a part
Absolutely.
of this overarching community. And I think that was the message that he was sending, and it landed
Mm-hmm.
very in a big way, right? Very unapologetically. He didn't, I don't think he changed up the way he would do it. He didn't try to make 100 different concessions to try to appeal to the much larger mainstream crowd. I think that he very much so stayed in his pocket, stayed true, and brought that nature to the American people at large for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Because he-
I think what I'm trying to say is like sometimes the message is sometimes our anti-message is a message. Like
right.
The Cosby Show was really just a regular family doing
Right.
regular family stuff. It didn't just happen to be black. So that's why it's a message within itself. So like, there's really no message in the Cosby Show. It's literally just a black family doing regular family stuff. But because it's showing it through this black family, that is the message. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not like an overt like where
No message
we're
is the message.
huh?
No message is the message. Kind of,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to watch myself. I don't want to be sitting here and fighting for Bill Cosby.
Don't
I'm not.
disrespect.
I didn't say Bill
We're off
Cosby.
that in
I said the
2026.
Cosby Show. I
Yeah,
said
but
the
I was about to
show.
say there's a lot of messages in the Cosby Show. Probably every episode has messages. But even with this one, Beyonce's was subtle. Terrence said JT and Janet had the greatest performance of all time. I'm interested why he would say that one from him. Oh, see, there you go. You can't even control yourself. I do.
Of course, of course, of
We
course,
watch
you
it
would
as
say
a
that one.
family, man.
I just
I mean,
watched it.
they did change. They literally changed the rules. They literally changed
What
the
a
rules.
time!
And then we had 3 years of the Rolling Stones and the Who and
Ah,
Paul McCartney. I don't want to go back. Now, okay, let's talk about the next performer. Who do y'all want? Because I don't want to go back. I'm not with people just complaining for, I just want, no. I don't care. I don't want to go back to the Who, and I don't want to go back to before times. I want to keep it where we at. And
yeah.
I'm
Where are
cool
we
with
at?
more
What would
people.
you describe we are at in the space?
Like the Rock Nation era. Like
Yeah. People
fun
of color.
performances. Like I'm cool with white. Because first person on my list out of 3, Taylor
Pretty
Swift.
Taylor Swift
face.
has got to be the first one. You
I
got to
want to
call
get it out the way, and I want to have fun. If Taylor's gonna bring the Eras tour to the Super Bowl, get to work, girl.
it. And then who's
Get
second on the list?
That
Better be
makes
that boy Drizzy Drake.
no,
yeah,
he's.
great.
I don't think I wrote his name anywhere on this paper.
It got to happen eventually.
No, I don't want it. Maybe at the I'll say Soul Train Awards or something.
He don't want it.
He don't
I
want
got
it.
I don't
canceled.
think he wants it
A
either.
Degrassi reunion or
He
something.
could. He absolutely could pull it off.
Yeah, he
But
I
I
think he
could.
don't. I
can.
don't,
I
I
don't
don't
think he
think it
can.
happened.
I don't think
You
he
wait,
could.
hold on.
I don't
Well,
think
he
he could
can't because
either.
of what? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
that's
y'all
the
about to
hit.
put me in a
He's
position to
never
be the
been a
Drake
Bro.
good
defender.
performer. He's never been a good performer.
And he's never performed in a stadium before, so he wouldn't know what that feels like.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
Is it-
never been good.
But
What
he's
is
got
he
the
gonna
songs for
do?
it. He's got the songs for it.
He's
yeah.
not gonna do Bad Bunny level.
Okay, but we have seen people have the songs and the performance be so far.
Katy
Just so you got
Perry.
the song.
Katy Perry
I mean,
had great songs. We
I'm
love her
kind of
songs.
Usher.
Usher was fun. He had the
That's
songs.
a song.
He had
His
a song,
performance is
but
a little messy,
okay.
but you
but
also you because one
It
thing
was all
is
right.
he's not even Usher
for
level though.
like
Dang,
what does
Drake,
that
you gotta
performance
get
look
it.
like? Do we just see is it just Drake on stage walking back and forth?
It looks like
Nah, it's
Justin
more than that.
Timberlake.
Doc, at least just the dance.
I'm saying Justin walked through the crowd and then got on the piano, then part a hologram. You just go through the motions. That's what you do.
Yeah, but even that is still more. Can Drake play piano? Is he?
He'll get on the piano. He'll learn for that night. He'll play
No, but
shot
he
for
would.
me. Shot for me with Elton John. Yeah.
Have we ever
Yeah.
seen Drake with backup dancers?
Oh yeah.
No, it'd be him on that
Thick
stage,
Latinas.
walking back
It
and
can't be
forth.
any worse than what Rihanna was doing.
Well,
Now
It would be
don't.
about the same
Now
situation. Yet they let
y'all
her get
got
up
families to
there.
yeah,
take care
that's
of. We can't be
that's
here
a
all
good
night
equivalent.
because
They'll let Drake get up there.
we're gonna nip that in the bud now. We're not doing that. Rihanna was amazing. She need to do a redo, but she
Why
was
she didn't do a
pregnant.
redo? She was so good.
She was amazing, but she got
She
to do it
had
over.
Gotta
child.
do another one.
Yeah, another one. Like
Wow.
Beyonce, bring it back. So
Beyonce
when you're
came back
not
for a
with
quick
child,
appearance.
you can come back and dance and jump around and do all the
I
stuff.
think she had her time. I'm good on that.
Second person on my list, Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. It's
Miss
time.
She got to come in a group.
If we can
in a
do
group.
a
She would have to
group,
come in a group.
A
Yeah.
group.
Gen
It's
Z,
You
20.
no
being
It's not.
disrespectful.
respect.
No,
No
no, no, no.
respect. We can't
No,
have little pump.
no. It's 2022. It's
No young
2026.
boy.
Old
It was
So
head.
what's the
probably
what?
very
So
similar
what's
to
the no no
Dr.
no no no?
Dre's
So,
set,
'cause my
though.
thing is
It's
what
it's
be the
not.
difference between
Like
that
Dr.
and
Dre.
Usher?
It's not
Yeah.
2022 anymore. It's not
What's the difference between her
2002
and Usher
anymore.
though?
Usher is much more culturally relevant on a broader level than Missy Elliott ever has been. And Missy
Man,
is amazing, but
stop smoking
Usher,
that plant behind there. Stop it. It's
you're,
hurting
you're
you. What do you mean?
Missy couldn't Missy in our minds, because we're endeared to Missy, she could perform by herself. She's not at the level at this stage in her career where she should come by herself to the Super Bowl stage. She
Well,
should come
everybody have
along
special
with
guests.
It would be
Everybody
a
have
Dr. Dre
plus
type of
two.
a performance, I'm sure, where it wouldn't just be her.
It will be her
I can
like
see
her
that. It
tour
would
she
be
went
her.
on where she danced and shucked
It would
and
be
jive with
Missy,
costumes.
Sierra,
She wasn't
bring
selling
little
no
white,
stage
I
stage
want to say
bring little white
Busta
girl,
Rhymes went too.
Yeah,
bring
you
little
had to
white
bring
girl
all of
back.
them.
But let's not play Missy because the Super Bowl you're gonna
Huh.
bring people. If she brought Busta and Sierra and Jazzy Faye and Big Boy pop out, we're
Oh,
having a
that's a
fun time.
But
And
what I'm
take away
saying is,
Big Boy, take away Jazzy Faye. It could be them three. It could be
but what I'm
her.
saying
but I
is,
guess what he oh,
what I'm saying is, you can't just market her by herself.
I was just about to
In
say.
previous Super Bowls, you could market Rihanna by herself and reveal no other names. You can market Kendrick Lamar by himself, Bad Bunny by himself. You can't market
Dr. Dre?
Missy Elliott in 2026 by herself.
Dr. Dre
And you can
was
do that with
by
Dr.
himself,
Dre?
wasn't
I think you
No, I'm saying,
underestimate work it.
but they marketed it
Oh
as
no,
Dr. Dre.
it's gonna go crazy. They marketed it as Dr. Dre,
They
Yeah.
marketed it as Dr. Dre.
and then
We didn't
still
even know
had to bring it has still had to bring out four niggas
that's
and
fine, but the
Eminem.
marketing
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
was Dr. Dre. The marketing wasn't Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, 50 Cent. The marketing was Dr. Dre.
And it fair. That's very fair. And I would say it was probably the poorest, the most difficult to market of all of the last
But
10 that they've had.
and people were still I'm talking about but when the marketing is the marketing. But when it came
Mm-hmm.
to when the performance is said and done, people go, "Oh, that performance was great."
I
So the
think they were
marketing
like,
gonna be
oh,
the
that was cool. I don't know about great, but it
I
was
didn't hear.
cool.
I heard more people who enjoyed it who didn't enjoy it. Just
Okay.
saying like that. But I
Missy
say
Elliott is famous, a huge superstar. You
once she got on
misunder
that stage and she got to doing what she do, the rest of it
It'll be
don't
amazing.
matter.
you play
It'll be
Work
better than
It.
a lot of people.
Work
It'll
It
be
is
amazing.
America song. It's like Hey Ya. Like it's people
Yeah,
love this song.
it's a hit. It's absolutely massive. I just don't think she can get up there by herself before we get Taylor Swift and Drake, et cetera, out of the way.
Why you keep saying Drake? He's
Oh,
not coming to the party.
he ain't coming to the party, but I need superstars at this point, and I ain't got that many left.
You think Drake is going to give you a superstar level performance?
I don't know if he's gonna give me a superstar level performance, but I'm saying if he put his heart into it and he had some people to come in and conceptualize it for him.
You talk about niggas who need people.
No,
Drake
no, no. He
needs
could stand on the stage by himself
no,
with his
nah,
record.
nah.
You think he couldn't stand up there and do his records by himself with his
You
catalog?
you need a DJ Khaled to pump up the
Oh,
crowd, and you need. I'm trying to think of a big collaborator. I don't know if he's mad at people still.
have you
You gonna
not
bring
been
Chris
here since
out? Bring Chris out?
2009?
Yeah, Chris Brown. There you go. Chris Brown and DJ Khaled. The Super Bowl celebration.
Chris Brown could do it by himself.
I don't
No.
know.
Dang.
And the way he acting, I don't think he should.
Because he was being a baby on his Instagram the
Stay.
other day
You're
about
not
it.
acting like a
What did he do?
superstar.
He was being a baby because he posted on his Instagram while Bad Bunny was performing, and he was like, "They need me." I'm like, no, we don't.
Nigga,
Okay,
go. You wait. I
yeah,
don't.
go ahead.
I kind of want to. I kind of like you good until you get old.
Yeah, but
Make you
yeah,
old head brown, and maybe you can come. But
maybe we'll call
you
you.
ain't ready. You need to go.
No,
Go do another tour. Give us a classic album first, and
right.
then we'll talk about
Maybe.
Super Bowl.
Classic singles, no
Chris,
classic albums.
I got a third person. Do y'all got anybody? Wait, I'll say the last person. Then y'all give me people.
All right. What's the last person?
T Pain
All
I
right.
can see T-Pain. I'm a fan of
I can
that.
see
I'm a
it.
got
big
the
fan.
hits.
Got the
Big
Every
fan.
a
hits.
lot of people know him. He's fun, and
He gonna bring the he,
he's fresh.
and he gonna bring the folks. He
And
gonna
he
bring the
performs. You talking about
There you
superstar
go.
performance? He
he
gonna
gonna
do better than
perform.
Drake. Drake ain't gonna do an inch of what T Pain would do on the stage.
Probably not.
T Pain will get the Chris Brown stuff and run around the sky and still do an 8 count.
Yeah.
T-Pain
I
will be good.
I need. All right. I'm gonna say a name.
Yeah, you
Okay.
say some names,
I'm
Mister.
gonna
I
say a
want
name.
superstars.
I'm gonna say a name, and I just wish we were in a different timeline because
Let me mute.
this would be fairly obvious if we were in a different timeline because his performance would be better than anybody's if we were in a different timeline. And that's Mr. West. We know this. I just maybe down the line. I hate it. I just hate this. I really do. I'm in grief. I'm in grief. Let me explain. I grew up on this. Right, we saw the vision. We grew with like we connected with the records, man. He changed the game, right? And then like who this man became, just is like I can't even connect with you no more.
He made
And it's like
graduation.
he
Yeah,
made
he
graduation,
made
and all this
graduation.
dropped out, and late for registration,
I'm
and
with
808.
you.
It's like I can't justify. It's like Chris Brown. You have the talent and the catalog, but I almost can't even justify letting you take the stage because of your character. But I would love to see Kanye do it.
You
It
know
just can't
what?
happen right now.
You know what you should do? Because you're talking about different timelines. You need to go play Fortnite because that's what you want to play. Get your little digital friends and have a concert there. Kanye can go
What?
there. Drake can go there, but
Am I
for the Super
wrong?
Bowl, I
Talk
don't
about
think Kanye can
real.
do it. Nah, man. I
You
We
don't
talk
don't
think
about
think
real.
Kanye?
We need real prospects. We need
real
people
people.
who are
Yeah, he's not
really
real.
on the table. We ain't talking
He's
about Earth Fives.
You can say
right. He's not
Jay-Z.
right. I'm living in a fantasy land when it comes to Kanye, but I'm saying on the merits of the music and his ability to put on a great show, it would be amazing. But it's just like you're just not in the right mind frame. We can
Yeah.
He
never
ain't made
let you
no.
touch
Pablo.
that stage.
He ain't made no song last almost 10 years. That can be funny.
Yeah, after
He
all
don't
of the
need to.
lights,
He don't
there's
need to.
that's where I stop his performance.
Like,
Like that's when he should have performed, right? All of the lights. That's it. Anything else after that, I don't think he's qualified to perform. I don't think he was in good shape. I don't think he gave a good performance. Because even now, like, and I'm not getting deep into Kanye. The only thing he does now is either he just walks around in big empty
Drinking.
space.
He walking around on the stage by himself.
We haven't seen him do nothing. Even when he was up in the sky, we accepted that, but that's just production. Like I would have took that then if he had the Super Bowl and everybody down on the floor and we partying with Kanye. Yeah, back in what 2011,
hmm.
2013, I don't know. But now, even after that, even when he was healthy, he could have I don't they could have got him when he was doing the gospel music and I'd have been like, no. And that's when I feel like he might have been at least his healthiest on some type of level. Um, man, get Kanye out of here. But you can go listen to Graduation. I was listening to it the other day. It is still
Yeah,
good.
it's still a classic.
Jay
So,
Z,
do you have any real people who could
yeah,
actually
like come on,
potentially?
not Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, that's not that ain't gonna happen. I mean, we're getting down to slim pickings because
We have tons of people you can pick.
So many artists.
no, I'm saying in terms of if we're on the same tier that all these superstars have been on recently,
Mhm.
like, I mean, the stars that we've had recently, we've had Rihanna, we've had Usher, we've had Kendrick Lamar, Bad Bunny, some of the biggest artists in the world. The next person in line would be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After that, there's nobody really bigger than her. So you have to start to go towards some slightly smaller artists. Some of those artists are disqualified. Kanye's disqualified. Chris Brown's disqualified. Lil Wayne essentially disqualified himself, right? That era where he could have done it is past.
I start moving different spaces.
Yeah,
Kirk
100%.
Franklin. Kirk Franklin need to come. Celine Dion, I don't care. There's enough. To me, you gotta be a top artist at least on some level, or we have a good theme,
Yeah.
but also the performance. I think we can pull people that can have good performances. Like, for example, one day I would love to see Victoria Monet. I'm finessing right now. It'd be great in the future to have like an R&B artist or set again, like with Usher. It'd be great. Even like I said, gospel. I think Kirk Franklin. I would pick Kirk Franklin in the next couple of years to do it. That can be really, really fun.
What's the Wicked girl? The girl that just did the Wicked. What's her
Ariana
name?
Grande's on the list.
She can do it.
She can do it.
She's big enough. She's been around long enough. She got the hit. She got the song.
I think so too. That's an option. Who's another? I love Victoria Monet, but she doesn't have the catalog for it yet, or the social awareness. But who's like, as far as R&B artists that are at the size and scope to where they can do it? SZA.
SZA. I think SZA can do one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I guess her solo, like her by herself.
She could do a solo.
This is not R&B, but Doja Cat, if she can do a good.
No.
Doja Cat can do it and I like saying some of these because I always use Bruno and Katy Perry's examples. Bruno was super green before 24 Karat Magic, before he got on.
Bruno, that was still Bruno's like third album.
Mm-hmm.
It's early though. He wasn't even at his height.
But he had already he had multiple number one
hits.
songs.
He already had enough hits to do the Super Bowl. He had 5 or 6 hits.
I don't think he was a household name. Let me say that.
He definitely
was. When Magic came out, yes, he was.
I think people like Airplanes. What is another song? People the Lazy song was popular, but I don't think Grenade. I wanted to say that, but I didn't say it. Grenade, but I don't think it was when he got 24 Karat Magic. To me, that put him right directly with everybody.
It took
like on another level.
It took him to another level.
Because even before that, like from the second album, the songs like the big hit song like Treasure, I think he performed that at the Super Bowl. Like he performed a lot of that. That's where you get the hooligans. A lot of that came from that second album.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, that's the style of music, though. Like I think they wanted Motown Light, and they got Motown Light with Bruno. And I think those songs, but even those songs, they were popular, but they weren't voted. Like they weren't everywhere when everybody was singing. Like they were on Q98. Like they were popular.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying even Doja Cat, she has big hits.
Mm-hmm.
She also performs. She can sing. She can dance. She raps.
So you think in 2026 she would be a viable candidate, or 2027? Shoot,
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's a big enough pop star.
Yeah,
I'll give her maybe 2030.
Tyler in 3 years.
Don't have the catalog yet.
Tyler has. I could put anybody against the verses against Tyler right now, and I win. That's how many hits she got. I'm telling you. I believe in Tyler.
Does she have 5 mega? Does she have as many hits as SZA?
You gotta have
no. SZA got more hits, but Tyler got more hits than Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yeah, I mean that, but they're in the same class.
What are we talking about? No, they're not.
They're in the same class. Well, no, the same.
Yeah. Show your white hearts. Show it.
Same class as in they started to get popping around the same era.
One is bigger than the other, man. It's okay.
One is considerably bigger than the other.
Tyler's up there, man. She got more hits than Sabrina, man.
Yeah, in Fidel world, in Fidel house.
Go to
Sabrina Carpenter's the big
Go
artist.
to any country in Africa. All right. Okay.
Sabrina Carpenter's doing world tour. Is Tyler doing world tours?
Okay, Yes.
She's doing world tours?
Yeah. That's all her tours are world tours. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
I guess
none of.
technically she go from Africa to America. I guess
That's
technically that's a world tour.
world tour.
Let's keep it
She
a
going to
buck.
like,
Cause Tyler,
Come
none
on.
of Tyler's. Tyler, I love Tyler's music. She doesn't have a hit as big as Espresso. She just doesn't, and that's okay.
Water, water,
It's
it's not.
almost.
water.
It's
It's not a
almost.
big
It's not as big as
song.
Espresso. It's not. It's only by virtue of the fact that Tyler is not an American artist.
We're
She has
talking
a
about
disadvantage.
Super Bowl performances because I don't want to get the man in this because we're not going to ignore the man. All right. Just because she's digestible and everybody that's Anglo-Saxon can listen to it and they're pumping it in
Hey,
Target, that doesn't mean nothing. All right.
But when we're talking about the Super Bowl, part of the Super Bowl is you have to be big enough to where you are able to touch the mass market.
you can
But
draw eyes.
that even argue if it seemed like we got here. Sabrina Carpenter and Tyler doing a Super Bowl. Tyler is more worldwide and more in touch with more people than Sabrina Carpenter, simply because she is an African artist. But even I'm saying even her stuff that like Sabrina Carpenter, she get juiced up by TikTok too. But Water, that is
Big
a
record.
top 5 TikTok hit that changed the tempo to me. But even for her, but then when you go down her other songs like Push to Start, these are all songs that just go off, that play, that people love.
Great, fun songs, but they're no.
But and you can name when we say Sabrina Carpenter, please, 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 Espresso, and that other one. That name, I don't know, even 3 more hits I can say from her. And you don't either.
Man, child.
Not a hit. If we're in Nashville, maybe.
Cheers.
Knoxville. Huh?
Cheers.
That didn't hit. You know that didn't hit.
Yes, it is. That's all moves. It moves.
It didn't hit like Espresso.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it did. I'm just saying
Chanel.
me, I feel like
Tyler got Chanel now and niggas doing it on the challenge. Right now they doing the Tyler Chanel challenge. We ain't doing no Sabrina Carpenter man child, find a man and get on your knees challenge. We ain't doing that. And also, what is Sabrina? You know what? Let me stop. This is not the Sabrina Carpenter
Right.
bash fest because
Right, I'm about
she
to
can
look back.
perform. No, because I'm like, what's she gonna do at the Super Bowl? Just walk around her panties?
Oh dang.
That's how she did on SNL.
she gonna do the same thing Tyler do. Check her tail feather.
Tyler
around shaking
dance,
tail.
choreography, okay, water,
Sabrina
TikTok.
dances.
Yeah, you know, yeah, like a Rockefeller, not Rockefeller. What's they called when they Rockettes? That's it. She did like a rocket.
To me, I wouldn't mind us going back old school. Give me a straight up ballader. Like, can we? I'll take an Adele. I'll take an Ed.
Adele's on the list. I don't want Ed. Ed fell off.
Give me. Hey, boy, Ed ain't never fell off, boy. You better watch it.
Ed
Watch your
fell
mouth.
off. But
Watch your mouth.
for the Super Bowl, if it's between Sabrina Carpenter and Ed Sheeran, Ed.
Sure, Ed Sheeran. Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, come up.
Come on down.
Ed gonna give it a who did the what's that group that sing Yellow?
Coldplay.
They gonna get
Coldplay.
Ed gonna get the Coldplay. It's gonna be him on the middle circle with him the little foot pedal thing, little guitar.
Wait, I have one. I have one.
There you go.
Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Hmm. I think that one is extremely underrated and probably should have already happened by now, honestly.
Yeah.
In different universe, yes.
What's the issue with Bieber?
If he gets
He
up
has
and do what he
songs.
did on the Grammys, I'm gonna be sounding like the
Performing
MAGAs.
Oh, what did he do?
I'm sounding
Performing
like the
his
MAGAs. Exactly.
Oh, wait,
That
I
boy done got
forgot.
up on that stage performing in his draws.
I forgot.
If he get up there and do that, I'm calling the FCC.
Oh, I forgot he did do that at the Grammys.
Please.
Well, he got
Now,
to put clothes on.
if he's
What
doing,
a rock groups at? Yeah.
if
Yeah,
he's
we
giving
got-
me, now if Bieber's giving me a dance, if he's going back to, if he's doing baby and he's giving me the baby choreo, I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'm
I'm
here
cool with
for
it. Get to work, please.
it.
But
Give me some. Is it too late to say sorry, choreo? You know,
yeah,
like,
now I got one rock group for you.
uh,
Where Imagine Dragons at?
I don't
that's
even want no man.
Josh. We
I'm
tired.
going
We're
to the
tired.
bathroom.
It's not the type of time
Kid
no
Rock.
more.
What channel's Kid Rock on? I want to
What?
watch Kid Rock. I want to have fun. Um, My Chemical Romance. Yeah,
I can see that. I
yeah.
can
Yeah,
see that.
That's all I could think of rock because I'm trying to like man who unless I said Daft Punk, Daft Punk could come out
Yeah.
anytime.
Did they
They
didn't they disband?
yes, they did.
yeah technically,
But
but
I think a lot
Y'all
of
would have
those
been
like
great.
grunge, I think a lot of those like modern rock bands of like the 20s or like the 2010s, like the Imagine Dragons, the Fallout Boys, the what's the other one? I think
All right.
those groups could
Panic at the Disco, groups like
yeah,
that.
like I think some of those groups could definitely I could see them because the catalog they got the catalog.
Yeah.
it got to be like a Warp Tour though, like a millennial thing. Like okay, we're gonna get Limp Bizkit and Panic at the Disco and who else? Green Day. I don't know. Somebody else. Like I can't see. Only I can see Panic because they're really theatrical and they over the top. But
Hmm.
I'm thinking like some other those other groups, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I can. They can hold it alone. Limp Biscuit or
It's
who
some good.
else?
All right,
Like,
see, I'm not going that far back. I'm talking about the rock groups that came out like that was out like the 2000s,
Yep.
2010s. Those guys.
not Imagine Dragons, man.
I'm
Nobody want
tired.
I don't know.
that.
I'm
I don't know why
tired.
you. I don't know why you hate on Dragons. They
I'm
I
tired.
like them, but
It's
I don't want
over.
them. We've seen that Super
It's
Bowl performance
over.
20,000 times.
It's over.
have we? I ain't never seen it. I ain't seen it. Where's it at? You
When it
seen
was with Kendrick at the Grammys, that's a Super Bowl
it?
performance, and all the other ones we saw them when they popped up. We say, "Oh, it's like Coldplay, but it's the same but different."
Yeah. So that's not. That's not
Because if you
true.
get Imagine Dragons, just get Coldplay back. I
I
shut up.
I just feel like
First of all, they don't make the same music.
Okay,
I feel like
sound the same, look the
I
same.
feel like what is the biggest rock band in the world right now? Like I feel super under like when I years ago I knew who that was. Like I knew at a time Imagine
Ain't no
Dragons was the biggest band in the world. What's the
nah.
biggest rock band in the world that people that got motion?
The thing is, just like how they say R&B dead, ain't no big rock band. Rock
There
is
ain't no big
dead.
rock
Ain't
bands no
no
more.
because you really because we should like Maroon Five. Remove when Maroon Five was hot. We know they were everywhere. We love Maroon Five. Oh look, it's Maroon
Hmm.
Five. There's nobody like that now.
Nah.
Now I do think there's some space for somebody to start a rock band. Like if they got Sabrina and the Carpenters, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
Or even like Willow, she do rock, but like, give me some hints.
yeah, she gotta have some hits. Yeah,
I was trying to think of like a classic person too, like
old
a
school.
throwback. Yeah, like not Bruce Springsteen again.
Um,
But like could we do like a Motown night? Like Motown? Like we bringing the Temptations out and Diana Ross is coming back.
We could
Or
do
she, I want to wheel her out. Come on, I'm down. I like Diana. Whenever she pop up, I'm like, I'm having fun. Smokey? No Smokey.
like a pre-Super Bowl performance.
So okay, the
Albums
celebration.
leading up.
Oh, Smokey come out and sing, lift every voice and sing, and Diana do the national
Yeah,
anthem.
what about
they could throw that song.
Okay,
what about Stevie by himself?
if you,
Mm-mm-mm. Stevie with
I'm
gas.
I'm ready to take this walk. If y'all ready to take this walk.
I'm ready to take this walk.
Well, it's time for him to sit down.
No, I'm saying if I'm the Super Bowl, like now is the moment. Like Stevie, 2027, and we're going big. Like we're whoever he want to come out, whatever
Whoever you want to
piano
bring.
fly over the sky, whatever. We're
Hmm.
doing it now for Stevie. We're doing it big. Celebration. Cause I saw him last year. He sound just like the record. He funny, good shape. Now he old. You know he old. But I'm like, he could Stevie at a Super
Yeah,
Bowl. I think everybody that probably one of the biggest ones because people love
I think
Stevie
so.
too.
I think so. I think that's the answer right there. I think
I'm
he's
cool
the
with
answer.
Stevie.
Who
If we
is it?
go old head Stevie.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think he
Tristan, you
can
got
do it.
anybody?
No, I mean, I think y'all named everybody I could think of.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
would say I think Taylor will be the most logical next choice.
Yeah, I would go.
That's
I
when
want
he
to get
starts
out
to
the
think that
way.
he fell and everything that,
Get it out of the way.
you know.
It's time.
Y'all think now we've seen this before and we're about to close. We've seen this before, but you think people would be happy if Pharrell did it? I feel like we've seen that Super Bowl performance before. Like it kind of reminds me of Imagine Dragons. Like I've seen Pharrell play at the Olympics, or he played with the Pope. I'm like, oh, okay.
And it's just,
I
When
don't
he's
think it's
with the
exciting.
Clips,
It doesn't seem exciting.
but there's so many people he could bring out. He got so many hits that he's produced.
when he
It's
play
like,
happy, niggas we gonna at least do it like for 5 seconds. And then he bring out the clips. And then he
and then
bring
bring
out
out
Gwen
Buster,
Stefani. And
pass the
yeah.
Cavassier.
No, no,
Oh, we're
no,
not doing that. Oh, we got to do
no,
Buster. Okay, all
no,
right,
because then
cool.
we might have to hear Diddy vocals.
Oh
And we
yeah, that's
gotta
right. Ah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
now that's what
Yeah,
you
That
talking about
boy.
he's
different
everywhere.
timeline. Now, okay, before we close.
Right.
Different timeline.
Oh boy.
Diddy,
This is worse
that
than
boy.
Kanye.
Dr.
Don't say
Doom timeline.
don't
Okay.
say what you're about to say.
Let me take my glasses off for this one.
Don't
That's
say
not
it.
me.
It's not worth it.
I would have cool with Diddy. That would have been cool. Bad boy. Bad boy Super Bowl. Oh man, that would have been
It, it,
ugly.
it would have been kind of hard.
Mace pop
I didn't pay
up.
it.
It
Faith
would have been
Evans in the
good.
sky. Little
Yeah,
Kim come out.
Doing her little one move.
No R. Kelly. R. Kelly couldn't have do a Super Bowl. He couldn't have did one.
he
No.
could.
No, even
Yep.
his performance level, like he don't dance. Like maybe if he just commit to a band, like he do it like James Brown, old school. Like I'm singing these songs, y'all follow me.
My first singer.
But that's all I could think of. Because I don't want to hear no bump and grind at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, probably not.
That don't fit. Seems like you're ready. Like he got to do that woman's worth. He got to do that job, like all that, backyard party.
Mhm.
That's what he got to do,
Right.
and then do a little bit of like singing, like real singing. Like
Mhm.
I believe I could fly. Now he could finesse niggas. He do that stuff, and then like the
Yeah,
inspirational stuff. Oh man, niggas
I
might get
think
caught
so.
up in that.
I think
Um,
so.
Tory Lanez couldn't do one. I'm trying
No,
to think of
absolutely not.
cancel niggas.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, banned,
From
banned.
jail. Live from jail.
All right, this has been a buffet of a pod. I really, really want to thank these gentlemen here before I give them the outros. Last word. I really want everybody to stay safe, stay vigilant, love on your friends and family, love on your pet, feed your pet, y'all. Don't let your pet,
Feed your pets, please.
feed your pet. Don't throw that pet across the wall. Make sure you take care of that pet. All right, that pet got.
Mhm.
Also, another ad. I've been eating some great bowls from Soul Bowls. If you're not familiar with Soul Bowls, Peter Wilkins. If you don't know him,
Yeah, Peter.
some great stuff. I was with him earlier. We were shooting some content on the truck. The stuff is good. It's like soul food, but in a bowl. So right here, got yams,
Hmm.
collards,
Mm.
mac and cheese, with some wings on top.
This is not
Definitely,
sponsored. It's good.
it's not sponsored,
But
and
good.
definitely big back activity. I kind of feel like I might be on a skit right now, because this is some hearty good stuff. And
And how much did it run you?
this bowl right here was $16. All right, so you are gonna pay for the good stuff, but it's better than some other stuff you get on the street because you can't. Now I was riding around earlier looking for options.
Mm.
You don't eat that
How you gonna
McDonald's.
pay at Chipotle?
You gonna pay. You gonna that
Yeah.
Chipotle,
Oh.
Zaxby's, all this. You get all this stuff. There ain't a lot of places you get soul food. So look up,
This is
because
true.
one thing about Pete, he know how to cook too. He'll be
Yeah.
good. But yeah, I definitely want y'all to stay grounded. Take care of yourself. Drink the water. Kevin, anything last words?
Uh, Drink more water. Some amazing albums coming out right now. Obviously, fall off. Obviously, Jill Scott just dropped an album. Ella May just dropped an album. Rick Fayez album, absolutely amazing. LMA and Brent Fayez, if you want albums that where people are yearning for each other again, right? Rather than heartbreak, a breakup, toxic relationship music, if you want albums that are really about songwriting that's trying to describe love and the love that a man and a woman have between each other, it's LMA and Brent Fayez. Listen to those albums. They've given me so much life this week.
That's good, Kevin. You're dropping bars. I finished LMA album 2 earlier. Yeah, I gotta write a review. It's pretty good. I get a 8 out of 10.
Bang.
Tori.
Stay safe. You know, it's about to get warmer outside. We know what happens when they start getting warm outside.
Amen.
Folks start that crazy.
Let out coming.
Yeah. Life
But
doesn't
we
get any
survived the let out.
life doesn't get any easier, but you can learn how to do the work better.
Amen.
Have me cut up in here. Don't have me cut up in here. That's good. That's good. Now, to this handsome man that's in front of me right now.
Model S.
We're listening, sir. We're listening.
Whenever I get time with him, oh yeah, I'm a lucky man. You know what? Let me stop.
I thought you were shooting the ad the way he said. I thought
I'm about to say, let me stop before I get hot and bothered, before I get caught up. T Rainey, what's up, man? Last words, anything you wanna leave the people with?
Lead the people with, well, one, it's been a good conversation, so I appreciate the invite. I told somebody this earlier. I was just saying, when you're going in the world, just have some self about yourself at the end of the day. Just go out here, represent yourself the best way you can, continue to get up each day, go after what you're looking to do, and hold yourself with dignity. That's all it is. That was my goal today, and I feel like I accomplished it. So that's why I would lead the people with. Have some self about yourself.
Self about yourself.
That's a good word. I'm not even gonna say no more, but I will say
I'm still that.
No, me too. And we gotta have more conversations, about all the stuff, but it sounds like we need to have some man shower sessions. We say some great empowering things about lifestyle and living life, just talking. But that's good stuff. Y'all are dropping the bars, wise men. All y'all got gray hair too, right?
Oh yeah, it's gray. The gray is definitely there.
Kevin, I see yours. No, I see it. It's right here, right there. All right, y'all. God bless. The Fidel Emmanuel podcast is signing out. Like, subscribe, do all the things. God bless you.